The following is a presentation of the Anti-Conformist Radio Network. The Unnecessary Hour on the Anti-Conformist Radio Network.
That's right. It is another edition of the Unnecessary Hour. Is it necessary?
No, but it's a goddamn hour.
Yep, it sure is. Morrissey on the mic once again with my cohort, as always, J10. And, we'll say hello already. My God.
It's good to be back.
Yeah.
You asked for it, and, well, you're going to fucking get it.
Exactly. You're getting another one. Whether you like it or not, you ask. People ask for abuse. They really do. And somewhere around here, running around, probably making coffee, or stool, is Angus. I'm just saying, if he drinks enough coffee, he probably is.
Gee, my favorite person in the world.
Yeah, he really is. You and him, you're blood brothers. And aren't you going to leave everything in your will to I almost called him Anus.
Well, we do call him Anus.
I didn't even, without even thinking about it. It's
well, that's my fault.
It's one of those Freudian slips, you know.
Yep.
Which isn't German underwear, by the way. But
oh, nice.
Yeah. So
actually, no.
Okay.
My will is not going to Angus because, well, I hate Angus.
You know, when I first met him, he introduces himself. You know, hi, I am Angus. I know that's a horrible impression of him.
Yeah.
But I asked him. I said, "Is your last name Beef?" And hey, okay, so
hey-o.
Angus Beef. Yeah. All right, that was a horrible joke.
Yeah, that was a pretty bad joke.
Oh,
I fucking hear you.
There he is.
In the control room.
Yes. Well, that's good that you can hear us because we need you to be able to screen the callers and all that good stuff.
And this time, don't spit my fucking water.
You know, you got to keep our listeners happy. You know, all 8 of them. But anyway, so all eight. So anyway, once again, we're here with you on the Unnecessary Hour because, as we've said before, it is not necessary, but it is an hour plus, give or take, whatever. Anyway, tonight, some interesting topics of debate and discussion. Fetishes and phobias, I think, was one of our fans out there. I could not believe that, by the way, that we actually have dedicated fans. I mean, it's cool that we do, and I know that you told me, but it was the what do you call it? Sort of the reality check of when you meet a fan and you go, oh wow, you know they actually appreciate your work.
Yeah, and they didn't punch me in the face.
I know, it's like
that we sucked.
Yeah, they didn't throw like rotten fruit or other rotten things at me, but which I'm used to. I'm okay with that.
No, totally.
I'm sure Angus is too. And you know, I looked on the YouTube page, or I looked on where our last episode had been posted, and there was like I don't know 9 or 10 thumbs up and 1 thumbs down. I'm guessing that had to have been either Angus's wife. I think her name is Sablona or something like that.
Sablona Hendinkeller.
Yeah. But she didn't even change. Angus, let me ask you something. So you're married to Sablona. Is her last name Hendinkeller?
Yeah, that's right. What of it?
Well, I mean, isn't your last name like McNulty?
Yes, I've told you this. We've been over this. Wait.
Okay. You can get the sand out of your vagina. The point is why did she not take your last name? I mean, Hendinkeller just. I don't know, what's that, like Norwegian or something?
Oh, it's Swedish, by the way.
Okay, but isn't she like rather rotund?
You know, what my wife looks like is none of your fucking business.
Okay, all right.
Honestly, Sablona sounds like a really bad brand of like bologna or something.
It really does. It's like subpar bologna. That's kind of where.
You know, seriously, why don't you just eat my ass, all of it?
Okay. Anyway, so fetishes and phobias before we got carried away by subpar bologna there. So you brought this up to me, the whole fetishes and phobias thing.
Yes. Actually, a friend of mine gave me a great idea about it. I want to say thank you, Mrs. Terra Incognita.
Yes, I like that name, by the way.
Badass.
Incognita.
She is badass.
That's pretty cool. Yeah. So But I did some research before we went on the air and all that, and I was looking up this interesting fetish that apparently a lot of adult males now engage in.
I see where this is going.
Yeah, I was really surprised by this. Bronies, I think they're called. Yeah, the bronies. These adult males that actually are huge fans of the My Little Pony franchise, which I'm like, I didn't believe it at first. I thought that, I mean, not that I don't believe you. You're a credible person and all. It's one of those, I'd heard about it.
A what the fuck moment.
It was totally it was very much a what the fuck moment.
Oh, Morrissey said fuck.
It's all, hey, you know what?
We're not even 5 minutes into the show.
Yeah,
Holy
the kid gloves are off tonight. So yeah, I'm looking up these bronies on Google, and I'm just sitting here. I'm just dumbfounded. I'm looking at these pictures, scrolling across the page here, and I'm just like, okay, so we have adult men dressing up as My Little Pony characters.
No, they don't really. Yeah, there's a few that actually dress up.
Yeah.
But it's just, you see these middle-aged grown men and maybe like 2% women.
Right.
These things, and on top of it all, a couple years ago they made a BronyCon.
Yeah, I read about BronyCon, and I think they also do. I think they also have like a brony like panel or meetup or whatever at something like that. Like a bunch of them gather at the various cons, like Dragon Con.
I saw one.
You saw one at Dragon. That's right. Yeah, you went to Dragon Con down there in the dirty South. So
getting dirty, getting 30 in the ATL. Oh, what's up?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
So, but Dragon Con, Comic Con, name any of the other ones. I couldn't even tell you all the different cons throughout the planet. But yeah, I heard that they have their own little like BronyCon, and I'm at a loss for words on that one.
You can't see me right now, but I'm shaking my head in very much disgust.
Yeah.
What's next? Fucking Dora the Explorer?
Seriously. Dora the Explorer, I could see that. But it's just so strange to me that you have these, and these are like, straight white males, most of them. I assume most of them are like white males. At least the pictures I saw. I didn't see too many in the way of like Asian,
I like
black,
Pinkie
or
Pie and Applejack.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It just, so apparently that's a thing now. I need to keep up with this stuff just because it's fascinating. It really is from a psychological perspective.
Hey, real quick. If Angus was a brony, what would he be called?
We see. I don't know the My Little Pony thing, so I couldn't assign a name to it.
Well, random names. I mean, what would he be? If he was a My Little Pony? What the hell do you think? What would Angus be called?
I think he'd be the Rainbow Haggis Eater.
Oh, that's really that's that.
Wait, there is. Hey, wait. Shut up, Angus. There is one called Rainbow Bright, but why not Rainbow Tripe?
Very good. Rainbow Tripe.
Hey, see what I fucking did there.
Hey.
Whoa. Whoa. Yes.
So, yeah, it's okay. He's over there in the corner sulking. So he's probably gonna do that throughout the night, I imagine. Angus takes his abuse quite well, though.
Well, besides spitting in my fucking water and farting on snare drums, what else does Angus do?
Does he fart on snare drums? I've never noticed this farting on snare drum. Maybe that's a fetish. You know?
Yeah. Oh, yep.
Going into a music store, I could totally see Angus doing that too. I could see him walking in, with his little kilt on. And
this looks like a good one right here.
Not all Scottish people wear kilts. Are you seriously?
Jesus, this guy cannot take a fucking
stereotypes about the Scottish people. And...
Oh, sorry, so sorry. I suppose they don't all eat haggis. And hey,
right.
what word do you like Angus to say?
Hey Angus, say Twitter.
Oh my God! Why do you want me to say Twitter all the time?
Yes.
Because it's funny.
Anyway, about these fucking sick fucks we call bronies.
Yeah, the bronies. So, well, yeah. I mean, we pretty much covered it.
I'm probably gonna get a lot of brony hate because
I imagine we will.
Nowadays.
We'll probably get some the bronies will protest the show, which is great. It's great publicity for us.
Yeah, totally.
I'm okay with that. I'm okay. And I'm not. Here's the thing. I'm not really even knocking. I don't personally see what the big deal is. Like why a grown man is obsessed with My Little Pony, but then, hey, to each his own. I don't know.
That is right. There is to each his own, but no.
Yeah, that's it's one of those you have to draw the line. Yeah, you got to draw the line somewhere.
Fuck you. Fucking goddamn weird sack of shit. fuck you. What the hell's wrong with you? What the fuck's wrong with you?
Well, no, I mean, that's fine.
God,
yeah.
You hear me out there, you fucks?
You heard it right here, folks. J10 has informed you. So
I do not like those fucking weird ass people.
Okay, no,
I can understand, like, somebody, having a alternative.
Well, you said you had a
lifestyle
phobia with a particular group of or a particular fetish style group. What is it? The bronies, or is it another one that we were going to discuss?
I honestly, I don't have a phobia of bronies.
Yeah,
I just think they're fucking weirdos.
Yeah, I don't think anyone in their right mind would, and I don't mean to interrupt you, but that anybody in their right mind would be afraid of a grown man who likes My Little Pony.
Rapist.
Yeah.
Oh God, you got a Pinkie Pie shirt on? Let's have sex.
There's got to be some. Yeah, there's got to be some weird sort of, and that's the thing. Is there some weird sort of like sexual behavior going on there? I mean,
yes, there is actually.
Okay,
yes, there is.
See, I honestly, the research I did was kind of limited, so you're kind of my resource.
Well, I'm
going
to say thank you, Howard Stern. He did something on BronyCon. He sent one of his correspondents.
Did he really?
There. Yeah,
good for him.
It's actually on YouTube.
Good for Stern.
He sent Wolfie to
yes,
BronyCon, and he, of course, the Howard Stern show.
I respect that show because nothing is sacred, just like here.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah,
I mean you send somebody in who is not afraid to ask fucking questions that either piss you off, offend you, or make you want to punch them in the face.
We should do that. We should totally do that. We need to go.
I'm not going anywhere near those motherfuckers.
Oh, I'm just saying. But
Hell
come
no.
on. Hey, if it boosts our ratings, I'm all for it.
Very true, but you can do that. I will sit at home and drink beer.
Well, if I give you a Kevlar vest.
No, you better give me a fucking 9mm and a bottle of whiskey.
Well, okay. So anyway, but yeah, you were about to tell me the bronies. Apparently, there's some kind of weird sort of sexual fetish.
They call them cloppers.
Okay. Yes.
Which
yes.
is somebody who actually watches the newer My Little Pony show
Mm-hmm.
and jerks off.
Oh my God. Okay.
And they have. Oh my God. Why am I even fucking talking about this?
Well,
this isn't the unnecessary hour. I guess I gotta fucking talk about it.
You gotta talk about stuff that's unnecessary, and jerking off to My Little Pony. Good God Almighty. Should be called My Little Porny.
My Little Porny. I like that.
My Little Porny.
Nice, man.
We'll have to do a commercial spot for that at some point.
My Little Pony. Come on, get... I'm not even finishing that. Fuck it.
Come on, get up on the horsey. Okay.
Ew.
You, God. Yeah, I know. It makes you like, just thinking about that makes me want to, like, I don't know, give my genitalia a chemical shower. But,
yeah,
is there like emergency if you go to a BronyCon? I could totally see myself being in that building and afterwards going, "Excuse me, can you direct me to the emergency eye wash station?" Because I seriously think my eyes have been molested.
Oh
That's
God.
Horrible. Yeah.
Didn't
wow.
they probably rename it instead of BronyCon, Mass Murder Con?
Yeah, I mean something.
I would be the only person attending that. Fuck you all.
Okay,
Saxon
so you heard it right
shit.
here, folks. Yeah, J10.
Fuck you. You heard me.
That's right. He's putting you all on notice, so that's okay.
Goddamn right. I live in Cleveland, Ohio. Come on up and.
That would go over like a turd in a punch bowl in Cleveland, Ohio. Let's face facts. There's no way.
There's a million of you. There's one of me, but I got more fucking sense than you.
So yeah. But what other fetishes did we look up here?
Well, I hate to mention it and everything like that, but I will say that something that is worse than bronies is fucking furries.
Yeah, the furries. Those are the ones that actually, for those who don't know, and there are a lot of people out there that are completely out of the zeitgeist on this whole thing. The furries, they actually wear full-fledged, like, all-encompassing animal costumes.
Yeah.
I saw some pictures. They actually do attend the various, like the Dragon Con, Comic Con, and then they have their own con of some sort. Furry con, yeah.
Anthrocon. Why the fuck do I know that?
Anthrocon.
Well, you got to get to know the enemy.
It's anyway. So Anthrocon, you say? I hadn't heard about that.
I think that's what it's called.
That doesn't make any sense because anthro, isn't that root like a Latin word for something, the study of people or societies or something like that?
Fucked up people.
Yeah. Well, anthropology. So anyway, whatever. I'm sure they have strange. I mean, they probably call it blue butt. Peanut butter con or something. I mean, I don't know.
Well, for all those people that actually really know me personally and everything like that, I fucking hate furries.
Okay,
They
so
scare the hell out of me. It's just inhuman.
so it's a phobia
It's
as well.
not,
Yeah.
I mean, they're trying to be not human, but it's fucking inhuman.
So to some it's a fetish. For you, it's a phobia.
Oh yeah, well you've
Gotcha.
heard I mentioned cloppers and everything.
That's just messed up. I'm sure our studio cat would agree with us up here.
Hi Bones.
Yeah, Bones is our official mascot of
I know it. He's tearing up my shit. Get the fuck down.
of our Cleveland studios here. Well, Cleveland studio number 2.
Yeah,
We actually have a couple
Whoops.
of studios. Yeah. Well, the other one's being remodeled right now because this is what happens when you let Angus play around with a hot plate and ramen noodles. We're just going to leave it at that.
Tripe and ramen.
I didn't know they made haggis flavored ramen noodles.
That's disgusting.
Isn't that disgusting?
Oh
I
my
swear.
They don't make haggis flavored ramen noodles. Where do you get this shit from?
Take a fucking joke.
Seriously, dude. Take a Xanny and just chill out. Okay. Preferably chase it with some some Bacardi 151, and you'll be fine. So
As I was saying about they have their own, like I was mentioning, bronies and cloppers. What the fuck? How do I know this shit?
well, but that's
God
fine.
damn
It's
it.
well, I mean, I'm sure we know about a lot more, fucked up things other than just the bronies
Yeah.
and the.
Yeah.
So of course, I mean, it's
Well, furries, there's some people out there from all the information that I've gathered. I mean, I watch furry cringe videos on YouTube. I love that shit.
Mm-hmm.
They got brony cringe videos on YouTube as well. And I learned that some people just like to dress up as like their favorite animal. Still fucked up.
very.
And some of them really get off to this shit, and they want to they want to fuck in their goddamn like furry costumes, and they call that yiffing.
Yiffing.
Yiffing. And you know what I say? Go fucking yiff yourself.
Yiffing.
Fuck you. Yeah,
So-
you too. Fuck you too.
I had heard about the the what do you call it? Intercourse while wearing the full, animal costumes.
Fursuit.
Okay, the furry
Fursuiters.
suit or whatever, yeah. So I'm guessing there must be some sort of like
Sick fucks.
like a trap door or something where you can access your
Sick.
genitalia or something. Wow, that's amazing. I knew that they did that. I didn't know that there was an actual a word for it. I swear we have to come up with stupid words for everything nowadays. I mean, like we can't just use, like the English language didn't already have enough words in it to describe various euphemisms. and
Malarkey.
whatnot. Malarkey. God, what is that, like 1920s or
30s maybe? I don't know.
probably even earlier than that? I don't know.
Excuse me, sir. Would you like to engage in fisticuffs?
Oh, we can. Oh, that's a bunch of malarkey there, son. But
I'll take a shot at you.
I'll take a shot at you. So
Oh yeah, just you guys cannot do British accents to save your life.
our lives. Don't you mean lives? Lives is not a.
Oh, whatever. You know what? You don't even know what.
Just
Well,
we're just gonna turn
our
him down.
mock British accents beat the shit out of your shit accent.
I turned him down, so thankfully, you see, he runs the board, but we have our own little board up here.
Yeah,
so.
it's called the
yeah.
"fuck you, Angus."
That it is.
knob.
We actually have what's known as the "fuck you Angus" button, and we can actually tune him out. It works very well. It does. So
Should I do it?
You already did it.
My name's Angus.
He's giving us.
Fuck you,
You know,
too.
there's not enough middle fingers in the world to express my contempt for the two of you.
Well, fuck you and your minuscule
and
middle
yet
finger.
Yet he comes in here. He still comes to work, which is amazing to me. He still comes.
Hey,
in.
lay off on the Old Spice too. What the fuck?
Ooh, I know. For really
damn.
I thought he bathed himself in aqua velva. Shit,
Sounds like a man whore.
he really does. But hey, I guess he's got to smell good for subpar Bologna, his wife. So I'm sure he's going to be waiting in the parking lot for us tonight.
Speaking
with
of Old
bow and
Spice, I hate to
arrow.
get off topic with this and all that. I went to the ministry show.
Yeah.
not
Okay.
too-
Tell
not
us
too
about
long,
that.
Not too
Yeah.
long ago, and I'm just gonna tell you about a little snippet of the show.
Yeah.
Is I walked in there. Of course, there's a bunch of sweaty dudes. The fucking Agora ballroom smelled like farts and Old Spice.
Wow.
It was bad.
Wow, I don't think I've ever. I've been to the Agora a few times.
Farts
I've never,
and Old Spice.
Never noticed it to smell like
Farts
Old
and Old
Spice
Spice.
and flatulence. Wow, that's something.
Oh, it was bad.
So, well, I mean, must have been some people like dousing themselves in like the Old Spice, the cologne or the deodorant, or
I don't fucking know, but it was rampant. It was all over.
wow. Well, but normally it smells like beer in there. which is fine with me because that's to my way of thinking.
That's fine,
Beer and sound equipment, which to my way of thinking, that's how you want a concert venue to smell.
Yeah.
And well, back in the day, stale cigarettes, but most places don't even allow that anymore.
No.
I know what was it? The Masquerade down in Atlanta used to be able to light up right there in the concert hall.
Hell, you could still smell cigarette smoke in that place.
Oh yeah, I'm sure people still do it, but
No, they don't. I mean, they
but you can still smell it because
yeah.
the tar is caked onto the walls,
well,
ceiling.
Rest in peace, Masquerade. We will miss you. For
That's
all those
right.
great
Yeah,
years
the Atlanta, the
bullshit.
Masquerade in Atlanta. That was a a staple, if you will. Of
I don't miss working there.
oh, that's right. Yeah, you had worked there one time, didn't you?
Oh my God.
Great concert venue though.
Yes.
Saw some excellent
much,
shows
very
there.
much.
First time I ever saw Typo Negative. Actually saw them there. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, back to fetishes and phobias. We don't want to stray too far off topic here.
Well, that's what we do.
We usually do. Yeah, you know what? I say that, and yet we do it
Who
anyway.
cares?
Oh yeah, seriously.
We got it going. Oh yeah.
That's right. As long as the network doesn't pull the plug on our program, we're good. So.
Network. Mention like the most odd out of this fucking world fetish that you know about. That's just completely fucking strange that probably not very many people know about.
Well, honestly, that's hard to say because I'm kind of at a loss on that one.
Okay,
I'm sort of digging around. But how about you? Tell me what the strangest one you've ever heard of.
Well, I had Mrs. Terra Incognita tell me about something called sploshing.
Okay, sploshing. Yeah, we were talking about that earlier.
I think people just rub food all over them.
Okay, yep, and I've heard of that one too. Yep.
Oh God, stick that string bean up my butt.
Oh jeez.
Oh God. Oh, that carrot stick looks like a wiener. I know where that's going.
Oh jeez,
God.
put that pesto sauce all over.
God.
Put that pesto sauce all over my testicles again.
Oh God.
Oh God.
Oh God. Oh my God.
That's awful.
It is awful.
That's so odd.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, then again, you've got the whole thing of it was actually on an episode of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia where they're eating sushi off a naked Japanese girl's body. So, and I've seen that at an event that I attended once as a DJ.
I don't know how I feel about that. I'm kind of like half and half on that. I mean,
Yeah.
it's like that's pretty fucking hot, but disgusting at the same time.
It's
sushi
like
and vagina. Just put two and two together.
well, hey, buzzing.
Gotcha.
You're absolutely right about that. And my thing
Hey,
is,
now.
I almost don't want to associate food with sex. I almost kind of want to keep the two separate. The old
Oh, strawberries and whipped cream.
yeah.
Maybe?
Don't eat where you shit. Don't shit where you eat. So
Well, who says the strawberries have to go near your butt?
yeah, true, but I don't know. That's just it's never been my thing. Is all I'm saying. So I think the strangest fetish I've ever known of somebody I actually knew personally, and it's not like an out there fetish, but a lot of guys have a foot fetish. And I always found that a little bit odd myself.
That's very common, actually.
It's very common, but I just don't get it. It's just I don't get the bronies and the furries thing either. I don't get any of that.
No.
So, for me, I guess I don't know. I don't try to be.
Well, we all know that we have a couple of people out there that know somebody that likes having their eyeball licked.
That would be weird. Yeah.
But I'd stay away from pink eye though. On your tongue.
Yay.
That sounds disgusting.
Ugh, God,
Sick fuck.
That's god awful. Anyway, so
You didn't see that.
no, I did not see that. I did not see it, and I can't even describe it. Anyway, we actually are going to take a break here. We'll be right back. You are listening to The Unnecessary Hour on the Anti-Conformist Radio Network.
Hello, everybody. This is Angus McNulty, producer and board operator for The Unnecessary Hour, here to tell you about Whacking Johnson's Weed Whackers. Come on down for a whack-off sales event where we're whacking off prices on all weed whackers, lawnmowers, and hedge trimmers. That's Whacking Johnson's Weed Whackers, corner of Handjob Drive and Palm Blister Avenue in Strokesville, Ohio. Visit us on Twitter.
Twitter.
Oh, what's so funny? What are you laughing at? Oh, you can fuck right the hell off. Cut!
It's The Unnecessary Hour. Is it necessary?
Nope, but it's an hour.
And Morrissey here with you, along with J10 once again, and of course our board operator and producer Angus. And right before that, his wonderful, wonderful commercial there for Whacking Johnson's Weed Whackers. Way to go! Got a job from the network.
Very inadequate
I know.
commercial there.
Got a job reading copy. So,
Well, I did the best I could. You've got Jay over there. He's giving me shit in the background just because
Yes.
of how I say Twitter.
because the way you say Twitter is
Oh, I love
fucking hilarious.
What's so fucking hilarious about it?
Twitter.
Yeah, we're gonna give him an aneurysm one of these days.
He already had one.
I think he did. So anyway,
That's what happens when you're from Ireland.
I'm from Scotland, you prick.
We know.
Yeah, we get it. Didn't we once accuse him of being from Zimbabwe? I think we've accused him of being from like 5 different foreign countries.
Yeah, we named him Click Click Dirk before then.
click Dirk.
Click Click Dirk.
What the guy? Exactly. And
That was
so
that hurt.
did it? What'd
Yeah, I just gouged my fucking fingernail into my cheek.
you? Ooh, God. Yeah, it's like when you bite your cheek. Like, can't stand that.
Well, it was good anyway. Fuck it.
So anyway, that was before right there during the break. Angus reading copy, as they say in the radio profession, meaning to actually read commercials on the air. So yes, indeed. There you go. That's the reaction we all gave it. So anyway, before I came into the studio tonight, I was actually fiddling around with the radio dial, just seeing what was on, because there's a lot of bullshit on the radio these days. Whether it's top 40, the same. Well, they say top 40. It's usually the same 15 songs played over and over again in succession. Because I guess corporate broadcasters tend to feel like the average listener has the attention span of a gnat. So. No, that's my honest opinion.
Yeah.
I think that's really why they do that.
Well, that's why you have to say like fuck, ass, shit,
after
cunt.
midnight, yeah, like we're doing now.
After midnight.
After midnight, we gonna let it all hang out, Andy. So
Yeah.
But actually, no, there is actually some truth to that statement, though. They do blocks of music in like 30 or 40-minute segments for drive time listeners, for like people making commutes, because that's about the average amount of time that a commuter turns the radio on and listens to it. So, not like the people with no lives that listen to people like us who also have no lives. But anyway,
Well,
no offense to our fans out there, because I'm sure some of them actually do have interesting lives. Occasionally, I like to think we do too. But anyway, without further ado,
yeah.
so I'm tuning around on the FM dial, and I happen to fall upon the most recent debate. I guess that was on just last night between the two candidates, Trump and Clinton. And I'm sitting
Boring.
there. I know exactly. I don't
Yawn.
I'm to a point where I could really. It's a joke. I mean, it's literally. They should call this the Road to DC, the 2016 Road to DC comedy tour, because these two are a couple of fucking comedians. I mean, this is the best that our wonderful two-party system could muster up at the 11th hour to compete for the Oval Office. I think it's hilarious that this is the best they can do. You know what the really interesting part about this entire debate was? And I didn't hear the whole thing. I only caught like maybe the last 5 or 10 minutes of it. In reality, I probably caught like the best of it right there, was the fact that there was one question fielded by an audience member. He actually asked the two candidates to say something nice about each other. And it's really funny that it was actually Trump, surprisingly enough, who had the more polite compliment to make of Hillary. He actually made a nice compliment. It actually was. I was shocked that he didn't say something about her anatomy, because he's, basically a self-professed womanizer. And the fact that he didn't say, hey, nice ass, baby, or something like that, kind of amazed me. Threw me for a loop. He actually paid her a compliment, which is probably the first nice thing he said about her at all. So, but, listening to these two go back and forth, because it's just the same old political bullshit we've heard, for
time and time again.
Time and time again, yeah.
Every
These are
year,
political
yawn.
bullshit artists. These guys, most politicians, unfortunately.
Well, nothing's gonna fucking change.
It really isn't. But
Except for we either get like the popular vote, like the very first woman president we have,
sure,
or a fucking rich millionaire.
Well, she's a rich.
Do you hear that? A rich millionaire.
I know.
I just put 2 and 2 together there in a bad way.
Well, it's not a contradiction in terms. It's just what do you
This
call
guy's a
it?
fucking moron.
It's what? Yeah. Well, Here's the thing. Well, she's rich too. I mean, come on. All the speaking engagements. I think she's written a book or two. I'm not sure. I don't.
Yeah, he wrote a book. It's called Fail.
Well, you can't. But the funny thing about it though is, I mean, the guy, like him or hate him, he's got financial resources, probably almost infinite financial resources. She does too, though. I mean, to be fair, but seriously, the two are almost comedians, and there's just the whole idea of the political system that we still continue to observe in this country is comedic. What I think is crazy is the fact that we're still using the same process of selection for our leaders that we've used for a couple of centuries, and we still keep getting the same results. It's like Albert Einstein used to say, what was the definition of insanity? Doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. So, but we're not going to get into that right now. Personally, what I think would be funny is, since this is such a, just a comedy of errors, I think we should almost see if we can get funding to start our own political party. I don't know what you'd want to call it.
Oh, give me a second, and I'll come up with something really
I'm sure you will. Yeah, we should start our own political party, and what we should do is we should go and find a crazy homeless guy.
The unnecessary party.
The unnecessaryists or something like that.
Unnecessariest. I like that.
We can call ourselves. Yeah, we can call it unnecessaryism.
Yeah.
So
I like that.
But that's what we need to do. Let's go find some disheveled, crazy homeless guy who talks to himself, who hears voices. Let's go to the thrift store and buy. We don't have to buy him an Armani suit. Let's just go buy him a nice set of clothes, even from the thrift store. You can find semi-nice stuff there.
Or we can get him one of those T-shirts that just has a suit and tie look going on.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you could give him a mullet. What is it? Business in the front, party in the back, whatever.
Yeah.
Let's just either way. We'll make the guy. We'll clean him up a little bit. Wash his giant beard. It could even be one of these homeless crazy veterans or something like that. And especially a veteran, because that would carry some weight to it with an election, especially a federal election. And we should run the guy under the unnecessary party.
Hell yeah.
And because the debates would be so much more interesting. You got, Trump over here, yada, yada, yada. I'm a millionaire business guy, whatever, and I love to harass women. You got Hillary over here. I'm a whatever. I don't even really pay. I lie about emails that I erased or whatever the hell she does. And then you got this homeless guy over here who goes, the soup kitchen, it's got shiny lights. Or something like that.
Yeah, or he's actually saying something that's actually really
relevant,
and then all of a sudden his eyes is rolling the back of his head, and you hear this.
Good golly, Miss Molly, shut up.
That sounds like something a homeless guy would probably say.
Oh, totally.
I would totally go for that. I think one of these days in fact, that's what we should do before the election is over. We should go to downtown Cleveland and we should interview some homeless guys and see if we could convince one of them to run for president. I guarantee you'd probably get plenty of takers, but you got to find one who's, especially like I say, they have to be a veteran, they have to be homeless. Obviously, if they're living on the streets, they probably are, and they have to have some psychosis or whatever of hearing voices or talking to themselves.
Oh, I could see it right now.
That would be.
I can see it right now. Excuse me, sir. If you were be a elected president, what would you do to change this country or help?
I like to shoot whiskey in my neck.
I'd put rims on my wheelchair. I could. Yeah, there you go. So
solid gold shopping cart. Come on, get happy.
Because I really think that it would make the election process way more entertaining. I mean, because it's already
so fucking boring.
It is. It's already
Who
sadly.
cares?
I know it's already sadly comedic as it is. So would a homeless guy really be that much more as they say, insult to injury? I mean, we already know we're fucked for the next 4 some odd years anyway, regardless of which one of these jokers actually wins the election. So, and like I say, I don't want to go, not to put too fine a point on it. The whole process stinks to high heaven. Honestly, I think the British actually have it right with the whole, let Parliament, figure out who the chief executive is, so to speak.
Yeah.
That works. I mean, it makes more sense.
Where the hell's Ross Perot when you need him?
I know, for real. I mean, that guy, his ears were so big, but...
I know, that's why we tuned in.
Well, didn't he die?
I have no clue.
Is he even still alive?
I don't know.
He was already pretty.
He's with us in spirit.
Yes, that's right.
Can I finish? Can I finish?
Can I finish? Sheep chop chop chop.
That's right. Yeah.
Can
Yeah.
I finish?
Can I finish?
Yep.
Just go on.
Yeah,
please.
we're not gonna try to outdo Dana Carvey's
Can I finish?
Ross Perot
Can I
impression.
finish?
Dana Carvey did some great political impressions.
George Bush too.
Well, no, he did the first George. He did
Yeah.
George H.W. Bush.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent George H.W. Bush. Then, of course, he did
Ain't
Perot.
gonna that.
That's right. Not gonna that.
Gonna that.
1,000 points of light. Yeah, he did an awesome George Bush. I'll tell you who does a good Obama is Fred Armisen.
I don't think I've seen that.
He was on SNL. He now has his own show, Portlandia. Armisen, very talented guy, does an awesome Obama impression. Spot on. And he's not even half black. Actually, I think he's like half Japanese or something.
Oh Jesus!
But he does he does the whole I think they shade his skin in a little bit, make him look like he's half black.
That's racist.
I know.
Wait, an Asian man doing a black
half
man.
Asian. I think he's,
Still.
But no, he doesn't.
Okay, that's not racist.
It really
Fuck
isn't. It really isn't.
Minorities can do what the fuck they want.
Yeah, but he's like a half minority. I don't know. Anyway,
A half minority?
Well, but yeah, something like a half minority. Is that what?
Half minority?
Half minority for the unnecessariest party.
What the fuck's wrong with me?
I do not. So, as I understand it, we have a caller on the line.
We do?
Yeah. Angus is putting it up on the screen. Somebody that wants to comment on our little political discussion here. Not that this is really a political discussion.
Great.
We're making fun of politics. We're not really discussing. We're not. This isn't like the Sunday morning, old men on TV discussing issues that whatever. So
Politics.
pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how I feel about that.
Politics and religion. Well, that's what I'm saying. I mean, politics. We'll get to the caller here in a minute, so just stay on the line there, whoever you are. It's a cult. It really is. Wouldn't you agree? It's almost as bad as like some archaic militaristic religion.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's like a fucking cult.
Well, the rallies they have and shit and everything
Right.
like that, people, there's riots and
Yeah,
shit.
you go back and you watch the old film footage of like
It was fucking god awful here in Cleveland.
It's weird though because when the RNC came to Cleveland, it things did not get turned upside down as people predicted. Everyone thought,
the sex industry got quite a bit of a chunk of change.
I'm
out
sure
of
it
that.
did, but there
Fucking
there really
scumbags.
weren't any incidents. I mean, like the city of Cleveland actually handled their shit pretty well. I got to give them
Bravo,
credit.
Cleveland! Holy crap!
I
I
mean-
do know that ministry actually came here to protest the RNC.
Oh, did they really?
Yes, they did.
Wow, no kidding. No kidding.
And when they started their rant on politics, I was going, I'm going to go outside and look at the stars.
Yeah. Was that during the RNC?
Yeah.
Was it really? Oh, I thought they had that. Maybe they didn't have that particular section of the city shut down. There was like a whole hot zone and a warm zone.
Hot
so to
zone.
speak.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
It sounds like a war zone for Christ's
Warm.
sake.
No, war. Not war. But
I think so.
well, yeah. I mean, but
Hell,
nothing-
there's a guy downtown in a fucking Nazi uniform. I've seen pictures.
I'm not surprised.
And nobody kicked the shit out of him.
I'm not surprised at all. But either way you look at it, though, the whole it's like the cult of politics. There's a cult of government almost, where people actually, it's almost as bad as how it was with the Soviet Union, where people actually believed there is no higher power than that of the state, and it's almost kind of scary how dedicated people are to that belief that that government is this all sort of like omnipotent force, as it were.
Yeah.
It's really scary.
You know what's really strange?
What's
I had
that?
a friend of mine actually send me a picture. That the movie that just came out, it's called The Purge.
Yeah. I'm familiar with the franchise.
It's called Election Day.
Oh wow.
And there is actually a scene where actually it's like a still from the movie.
Mm-hmm.
And there's two characters in the movie, and they look exactly like Hillary and Trump in the picture. It's fucking weird.
I'm sure that's no accident.
It's weird.
I'm sure that's not an accident.
I don't know.
Well, it's
Politics.
One of those
Yawn.
Art imitates life imitates art, so to speak. But it really is. It's scary. I've got a couple of friends who genuinely believe in the process of the political system, and I try to. But what can you say to argue with that? It's like trying to deprogram someone who has been taken in by like an actual religious cult.
Well, yeah, no matter how much you bitch and everything, nothing's gonna fucking change.
Nothing's going to change, and you're not. And those who
change.
Change you can believe in. You know, stupid slogans like that. You know, I like to say half-witted slogans like that appeal
Hope.
to half-wits.
Nope.
So, but we have somebody on the line who wants to call us out on our opinion.
Oh
apparently.
boy, politics.
I know.
Yay, my
favorite. So let's go to line 4 here. You're on the Unnecessary Hour. Go ahead, caller.
Boy.
How you doing tonight?
Yeah, this is Dennis. I'm calling from Loganville, Georgia.
Oh,
and
great.
I just wanted to address the issues you brought up regarding politics and saying how it's a cult. Well, personally, I do not agree with what you're saying there. I think the government provides a shield of protection over the tax-paying citizens of this country, and it's kind of like putting a roof over your head. Because I work in the roofing business, and we provide a very valuable service to people who need roofs over their heads.
Okay, so you're comparing the roofing business to the government, and he said it's like they put a shield of protection, like the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. or something like that.
Who the hell do you think you are, Gandhi?
Well, that's what I'm. Yeah, I mean, so he's comparing. I'm going to put you on hold there for a second, Dennis. But so you're comparing the roofing business to the services provided by government, is essentially what you're saying.
Well, we have a saying in the roofing business.
Okay, that's not what I asked.
If you ain't got a roof over your head, you're going to get rain on your head.
Well, that's a very, very
Oh
prolific.
my God,
wow, that's a
that
very
was
prolific statement there.
So
wow,
fucking lame. Oh,
God.
really? Does it say that on the side of your fucking van or some
I'm
shit?
sure it probably does.
God.
Once again, so you're drawing a comparison here to the roofing business and like I say, services provided by police, fire, EMS, public
roofing
school
business
system, and I mean I'm not denigrating the construction business or specifically roofing, but I'm sorry, I don't see I just don't see where that even that doesn't. Sorry, the math is way off on that one there, my friend.
Well, personally, there, Mr. Morrissey, I'd like to know how you and that cohort of yours, J10, how y'all are qualified to be sitting here criticizing these fine men and women who provide us with government services.
Dennis, can you shut up for a second? Hey, Dennis, can you shut up? Okay, I'll tell you how I'm qualified. If you really want to know, I've actually taken classes. I've studied political science during when I actually went to college. Yes, and I agree with J10. It is a boring subject, a boring field of study.
Oh, shit.
But I have studied it, and I've actually worked in public safety. I've worked in government. I have worked for a contractor that provides government services, so I'm quite familiar with how government functions. That's how I'm qualified, and I would be willing to bet that I probably know a bit more than you do. So, that's it. Really, and personally, I don't have to qualify my statements. After all, this is our show, not his.
Thank you. I buy stamps and pay taxes. Go fuck yourself.
Yep, pretty much. So I use the automated postage center. I don't even go up to the postal clerks.
Lazy.
Lazy. So that's my.
we got another saying in the roofing business.
Jesus.
All right, cut him off. Yeah, that's great. We don't care.
Hey, what does he do? What's his profession again?
Yeah, the roofing business. We're not talking about the roofing business, Dennis.
No, what is his profession? I'm asking, what is his goddamn profession?
Apparently, the roofing business.
Oh. Well, I thought he ran a kiosk with his wife's soap or something.
I know.
Homemade soap.
Yeah, he needed to remind us several times about how he works in the roofing business.
I'm falling asleep over here.
I know. I seriously, I think I went comatose for. I literally think I blacked out while he was talking.
I just drooled on my foot. Look at that.
Oh, wow.
Look at that.
So there you go, folks. That's the kind of mentality you have from these people who actually believe in who like blindly put their faith into government and politics.
Not as bad as religion.
You get automatons like Dennis out there who like to remind you about the roofing business or whatever.
What's he do again?
I don't know. I think he sells like seashells by the seashore.
Shit, I couldn't even say that. Just forget it.
So yeah, because we needed to be so we were put in. I tell you what, he put us in our place. Yeah, with his Gomer go government attitude. That's what we'll call him, Gomer go government guy. There,
go government guy.
Yeah,
go government guy.
Because that's what I need.
Go gadget dick.
That's what I
Boner.
need. So There you have it, folks. That's the kind of mentality. And I think, what Angus?
Well, you've got a couple other callers on the line that wanted to that wanted to interject some opinions.
Hey, wait a minute. Is this what this little red blinking dot is?
I think so. Yeah, that's what that means.
What the hell? Oh.
So,
all right. Well, what do we got?
All right. So let's go to. I guess we'll go to line 2 and go ahead, caller. You're on there.
What the hell is that?
What the? That's a caller.
Oh.
Okay. Well.
What the hell was that?
I'm not sure what that was at all. What, Angus? What? Do you screen these calls, or are you just like using the force?
Oh, come on! I do my job. If I didn't do my job,
Angus, are you on Twitter again?
So what if I am on fucking Twitter? I'm also on Snapchat.
Oh God!
You're also on Twat Chat?
No, Snapchat. I didn't say twat.
Seriously, dial it back a notch.
Oh God!
So.
All right, what else we got? Are we done with this political crap?
Yeah,
I'm
done.
Here,
I'm exhausted.
Is that all you got on that?
We've seriously wasted way too much oxygen on talking about that. So, but we do have another caller on the line who wants to say hello to us, and his name is Joseph.
Sure, what got me, man.
All right, Joseph, you're on the Unnecessary Hour. Go ahead.
Hi, my name's Joseph.
Hi, Joseph.
Yep, we've established that.
I just wanted to call up your show.
Thank you.
And tell you that gay people make baby Jesus cry.
Wow.
Okay, so that's great to know, Joseph. What else would you like to tell us tonight?
What?
And my daddy says that a woman's place is in the kitchen.
Wow. Well, your daddy's obviously very old-fashioned. So, what is this? Like, God, amateur hour.
Well, we're
here.
getting unnecessary phone calls.
Well, this is the Unnecessary Hour.
Well, this isn't their unnecessary
I mean,
hour for themselves.
Well, he just made two very political statements. So maybe this is a carryover from our segment we were just doing.
Please kill me.
I'm telling you. So anyway, Joseph, you're not really adding anything relevant to the to the proceedings here. Anything else you want to tell us?
And my daddy got me a birthday cake.
Oh,
that's great.
It was made out of white cake and white icing because my daddy says that white is right.
Okay,
hang
up.
up.
We're just gonna cut you off.
You little
All right.
son of a bitch.
Wow, that's great.
What a prick.
Seriously, I think he sounded like he was a little bit, I don't know, like slow in the brain pan there. So
Insane in the butt brain.
Yeah, I don't think Angus. You really, we can't really blame Angus. Well, no, we can.
Yeah,
it's just more fun to blame Angus for things.
I know. That we need t-shirts to say the unnecessary hour on the back. They say blame Angus.
I like that. In fact, that's a good merchandise.
You hear that, Angus? Fuck you. Once again.
I can hear you. I've got perfectly good hearing.
Well, you don't have very good hearing for screening phone calls.
You could just stick your tongue in my rectum.
That's fucking disgusting.
Wow. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we're not...
See what we have to work with here?
That's right. Tonguing rectums here on the ACRN. But
this whole show has been nothing but a dick and fart joke.
I'm telling you, it really has. So we're going to be right back. We're going to take a quick commercial break. Listening to the Unnecessary Hour right here on the Anti-Conformist Radio Network.
Balls. This episode of The Unnecessary Hour is brought to you by Dandy's Dick China. How's it looking down there, buddy?
Mighty fine indeed.
Dandy's Dick China. Come on, get happy. All right, we're back with The Unnecessary Hour. Is it necessary?
No, but it's an hour. Morrissey here along with...
J10.
All right.
I feel kind of awkward. Usually you're the one that starts out with
Yeah,
that.
I'm slacking
And I usually say, no, but it's a fucking hour. No, but it's a goddamn hour.
Yeah.
No, but it's an hour.
Exactly. Something along those lines.
Right on.
So we got this contest for that last sponsor you just announced there.
What the hell is Dandy's Dick China?
I have no idea. We get these copy. We have to read copy, but half the time I don't even know what I'm reading. So.
Oh.
But anyway, so because Angus did such a wonderful job on that last commercial.
Wunderbar.
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 So what's this contest we got here for Dandy's Dick Shiner?
Caller number 9.
Caller number 9.
We'll get a
All right.
freak hand, free tube, free lube, whatever you want to call it. of whatever the hell.
A free merchandising retail unit of Dandy, whatever that is.
Yeah, whatever it is.
Canister, container, something.
Lube tube. It sounds
pallet.
It sounds like lube.
Maybe remember that episode of Family Guy where what is like a desk of cake or something like that, or a desk of Cheez-Its, a hammock of cake. These weird like units of measurement.
I don't know.
So,
we don't have very many corporate sponsors because
we're working on that. We're working on that.
I say fuck a lot on the
but
on the show.
Hey,
so
come on.
I mean,
Freedom of
people
speech.
stray away. Yeah, fuck.
They do tend to do that. So
I just bit my lip. That fucking hurt.
Oh God, yeah, I hate that.
Ow.
Yeah.
Are you bleeding? Oh, yeah, you're bleeding.
So anyway, so there's a contest for whatever the retail unit designation of Dandy's Dick Shiner goes to caller number 9. So let's see who caller number 9 is. You are on the air, caller number 9. What do you got to say to it? How does that?
Yeah, hi. So I won the contest.
You did?
Yes, you won the contest. Who are we speaking to?
Yeah. This is Bab from Streetsboro. Wow, it makes me feel so good to have won this contest from Danny's Dick Shine.
Well, that's great. So what can you tell us about yourself there? Was it Bab?
Bab?
Bab. Is it B-A-B?
You know, it makes me feel as good as I do whenever you go to like the restaurant and you get or the gas station and you get your change back, and you put your change in the sick kids' backs. It just makes me feel so good when I can put change in the sick kids' backs.
Wow, asshole!
Wow, well, good for you there, Bab. Well, we hope you enjoy your retail unit of Dandy's Dick Shiner there.
But this time, it feels like when I've given something, now I'm getting something back.
Well, I'm glad you're getting something back. That's great there. What else you got to say to us there, Bab?
Oh, okay. Thank you so much, guys. You guys are awesome.
You're welcome.
And Angus, you're my favorite radio personality.
Oh, why, thank you so much.
Shut the fuck up, Angus. Hey, asshole, get the hell off my line.
Wow. So Angus is this guy's favorite aspect of the show.
Fuck you.
Wow. So anyway, I guess we're Bab. I'm assuming he meant Bob.
Go
like
fuck
B-O-B.
yourself, Bab.
Bab. So isn't that like short for Barbara or something like that? He was really excited to win a prize he probably knows nothing about.
What the fuck?
You know what? I bet you he's never won anything in his life. So just the fact, if you were to send him like, hey, this bronzed cat turd, courtesy of, PetSmart, he'd probably be excited. He'd probably like jizz all over himself or something like that. He's one of those people.
I can go in my litter box right now, go get a can of gold spray paint, just send that shit.
I know, for real. My
cat poops a lot.
That's right. We've got this our studio mascot over here, our cat. So.
Yeah, look how lively he is over there. You can't see out there, but look how lively he is. Oh,
he really. Hey, he's a cat. That's what they do. So, Bob from Streetsboro, Bab, very very excited about his prize that he probably doesn't even understand what it is.
We don't either.
He's so excited about having Angus on the show. That's his favorite.
Shit.
I find that difficult to believe.
Congratulations, Angus. You fucking prick.
Maybe some people out there listening respect my talent as a board operator and producer.
Well, you've got a very uncanny talent of pissing me off. So shut the hell up.
So go work on your lace doily there. But now, what is it now, Angus?
Well, Jay's got a caller on line 5.
We're live.
We're live, dude.
Why the hell is somebody calling me right now?
Yeah, for real. What the hell?
All right, who is it?
All right, so line 5 for Jay. Go ahead there, caller.
Hello, Jay, honey. This is Yank Gertrude.
Hi, Yank
I just wanted to let you know that your laundry's done.
Okay.
That's fascinating. Thank you so much for calling me in the middle of the show. Just tell me my damn laundry's done.
Yes, thank you, Jay's aunt. And is there anything else you'd like to say to us tonight?
Okay, honey. I just wanted to remind you, I got to go to McDonald's and get some straws. I ran out of catheters. Bye, honey.
Okay.
That's disgusting.
I know, for real. That's great.
What the...
Angus, please, if for the love of God, would you be a little bit more discerning about who you actually put on the air?
Ran out of straws, so she needs to go get catheters.
I know, this is like this. Well, I mean, but it's your aunt. I'm not going to say anything. It's your family.
No, it's fine. It's fine. We all deal with this.
Oh, this is like so this is something you're totally used to.
Believe me. We hear weekly about her running out of catheters, and so she has to use straws.
Wow, that just sounds disturbing. Even though catheters are a fairly readily available thing from
Morrissey, I don't want to hear about catheters right now.
Okay, no, I totally understand.
Especially my Aunt Gertrude talking about
all right, so
using straws.
Okay,
as catheters.
Well, I think the catheters are...
Shut up, Angus!
Oh, you know what? Just lick my rectum. You surly fuck.
All right, that's great.
He sure is on point with the butt stuff tonight, isn't he?
I am telling you, I think there's a bit of a rectal obsession there. So we're gonna move into our next topic of discussion here, movies.
What do you think that tells us about his home life?
With subpar Bologna Hindenkeller, his wife.
Yeah. Why don't you go to the deli and get a nice pound of bologna?
I'm sure she has a couple of nice meat flaps for him there. But
let's talk about him putting some in his butt.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Not me either.
So,
no.
Well, that's okay. We've hit the fuck off Angus button for now.
I love this thing.
I know. This thing's great.
The greatest
it's
thing
like
ever.
A giant red button. It's kind of like...
And it has Angus's face painted on it.
You know what I think it used to be? I think it used to be the blow up Russia button that used to belong to NORAD. And I think we bought it at a government auction. And now it's the fuck off Angus button.
I know, and I had one of my friends painting a cute little Angus face on it.
I know, it's so adorable. It really
but
is.
the best part is when you press the button, it turns red, because Angus gets pissed a lot.
Mm-hmm. Which would normally indicate that a nuclear missile is being launched into the air, but now it just means that we don't have to listen to Angus. And
you don't see where that missile's
going,
have to be, and don't ask, don't tell.
Exactly. It means we don't have to be berated by William Wallace from the control room. So
freedom!
Exactly. So, well, we don't have much time left here on this episode, but we definitely wanted to get into our movie segment of the night. Or I should say our entertainment segment. And so, Star Wars, that was one we wanted to discuss.
I love Star Wars.
I as well.
I absolutely love Star Wars.
Yes,
man.
I will admit to being
I celebrate May the 4th.
Nice.
Course.
Okay.
I celebrate that.
May the 4th be with you, as they say. So
about the only time me and him ever got along was when we watched Star Wars.
Okay.
I mean, hell, I got like tons and tons and tons of Star Wars toys from like the frickin' 70s.
Nice.
I have a original Death Star still in the box in storage.
That's pretty sweet.
My dad gave me. It's like I said, I fucking love Star Wars.
You know what I've got? I've actually got a nice collection of GoBots.
GoBots?
What? How is that even relevant to what we're talking about?
No, I seriously do. I've got a collection of GoBots, and I've got some Power Rangers.
Well, whoop-de-doo for you. Let's give you a hero cookie there.
Button, hit it.
All right, there's the, yep, thank you.
Gotcha.
All right.
Yeah.
It even has a submarine dive alarm attached to it. So thank you, Anus, for your,
fucking GoBots?
GoBots?
What?
I mean, really? You're comparing GoBots and Power Rangers to fucking Star Wars.
First of all, VR Troopers, goddammit. Fuck yeah.
I know, for real. It's Angus. What do you expect?
Not to get off topic, but I remember in elementary school, we had the Power Rangers kids,
right,
and the VR Troopers kids, and we both had separate
tables.
Well,
come on. It's well known that Power Rangers is a ripoff of Voltron.
Oh, yeah.
It's totally a ripoff of Voltron. I don't care what anyone says.
Voltron.
It is. Well, look at the different colors.
Yeah.
Aren't the Power Rangers? They're like robotic beasts of some sort, kind of.
The actual stock footage from the Power Rangers was actually a show in Japan,
right?
And then they just
so
put
was
these,
Voltron.
Yeah, and they just put these weird, characters in there. I don't know much about Power Rangers. I hated it.
Exactly. So
VR Troopers for the win. Fuck yeah.
Robotech was
virtual reality troopers.
Robotech was pretty badass as well.
Yeah, they had a floating talking head, big fucking deal. We had a talking dog. Get the hell out of here.
There you go. So thank you to Angus for his not contributing at all to the conversation as per usual.
Fucking GoBots?
GoBots? Where do you even get that? Like, I could see the comparison between GoBots and Transformers because you have robots that change into various vehicles and whatnot, aircraft, spacecraft.
True.
Okay, Star Wars, none of that happens in Star Wars.
No.
So,
GoBots.
Ease up, pillow pants. The dude's not into your D&D GoBots bullshit.
Whoa, don't insult the guy. The GoBots are like the Kmart Transformers.
what can I say? I think Angus has some some social awkwardness there. So, have you ever been to a bar with him? It's very funny to watch him try to meet women.
You have?
No, we just happened to be in the same...
Morrissey, you just totally outed him.
How so?
You better hope his wife ain't listening.
He doesn't. He's complete. It's like he jokes around. I don't know if I outed him or
Sure.
not. We don't even know that he's really married. Come on. Have you ever actually met his wife?
No, but
Then
I see
what
him
does it
coming
matter?
into work pissed off.
Well, I mean, his boyfriend might not be fucking him in the ass correctly for all we know. Hey.
Oh, really? Now you're gonna make gay jokes about me?
Who's joking?
You can talk about butt stuff.
You're
all
always
night.
exactly. You grab your ass. You're always saying how your ass is sore. So, I mean, you know.
What a sore ass.
Boy, what are you, a couple of homophobes?
All right. Yeah.
No,
okay.
we're not. But you're
nope.
starting to turn the other cheek.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, butt
so.
joke. Do you hear that?
Hey.
Hey, how you fucking doing?
Hey, pretty good, Andy.
So
Move the
back
transmission.
to movies though,
Sorry.
since Angus keeps we've got to stop giving him too much here.
GoBots. No.
Yeah. Okay. So GoBots is not even relevant to the Star Wars discussion. But
Okay. Memory deleted.
Thank you. So, but we've got a new one coming out. What is it? December. I guess they're doing one. I guess since Disney took over the franchise, they're doing a new Star Wars, like essentially almost like every year now, or something like
Thank
every 2
God.
years. Well, yeah, it's great, and hopefully this one will live up to the hype of the last one.
I'm not even gonna get started on the whole Disney thing, but
Yeah,
who cares?
Who cares?
Who cares? Star
Yeah,
Wars
exactly.
is still around.
Star
I'm
Wars,
happy.
they're keeping it going. I'll respect that. You know, just like Abrams took up the mantle for Star Trek.
I'm happier than a white lady in church about that.
Wow. Okay. I'll go with that.
Shut up!
There you go. So, but with this new Star Wars coming out, this one's supposedly a tale of whatever happened right before the original Episode 4. Yeah, it's supposed to be the spies who steal the Death Star plans and all that stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And I look forward to seeing it.
Bring
I
it
think this
on.
is going to be an interesting story. Definitely looking forward to the next in the actual sequence of canon, what do they call Episode 8 is the next big one that's coming out. But I think this one will keep us kind of, it's sort of an appetizer before the main course, as it were. So, and everybody's raving about it.
That was nice, Morrissey.
You like that?
That was nice.
Yeah, that's what it kind of is. It's like a really, really, it's sort of like mozzarella sticks before you get chicken tenders.
Damn, dude.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Or better yet, best comparison I can think of, a shot of Jameson with a pint of Guinness.
Oh,
you're not a Guinness guy.
No.
Never mind.
No, dude, Jameson is like liquid GHB to me.
Is it really?
It knocks me the fuck out.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I'm known as a very heavy drinker and everything.
Then we'll go with the
no.
appetizer main course comparison.
How about we just go to Olive Garden, get some fucking breadsticks, and just gorge ourselves?
Actually, I'd prefer macaroni grill, but that's just me.
Free breadsticks.
Free, yeah, but okay. Whatever floats your boat, but you get my point.
Anyway, main course, Star Wars. Let's go.
Okay, so yeah, I think a lot of people have been raving about it. I've seen the trailers. I'm sure you have as well. The trailers for Rogue One.
Orgasm.
And honestly, I feel like the trailers for The Force Awakens. I feel like the trailers were. What would you say? Represented it accurately.
I got fucking goosebumps, man.
I agree. I did
got
too.
chills.
I did. The music for the trailers was badass.
Oh,
do you remember that?
I'm getting chills just thinking about it right now.
I know it's amazing. So December should prove to be a good month.
I'm getting a star boner.
A star. Yeah. So, but
Reach for the stars, yeah.
Yevin. So I understand we have Uncle Flambeau. I don't know why we let this guy.
No.
Yes.
No.
Well, he's on the line. He's got something to say about Star Wars. He's got something to say about everything, doesn't he?
No shit.
He really does. So,
hey Angus.
Yeah. What now?
Get your ass back in the booth and shut the hell up.
Well, you're gonna talk to Uncle Flambeau, so it's either me or him.
I don't know who I'd.
Uncle Flambeau, just put him on.
Yeah, we'll put it. So Uncle Flambeau is going to give us his perspective on the new Star Wars, I guess Star Wars in general.
This is gonna be good.
Oh, I imagine so.
Oh, jeez.
Anyway, Uncle Flambeau. I think the reason we let him on is he won a lawsuit against the network. Maybe because of the fact that you glued you taped his hand to his foot that one time at full contact nude BDSM bingo night.
Whoa!
Yeah. He would go to that.
He was really mad about that.
He must have been. So anyway, we've got Uncle Flambeau on the line.
Yeah, this is Uncle Flambeau.
No shit.
And I'm glad you all are talking about movies tonight, because I got some stuff I want to say about some movies that have been going on here recently.
Well, we are talking about Star Wars, so what do you got for us?
First of all, you got them the new Space Wars movies y'all were talking about there. I know they got a new one coming out. I went and saw that new Space Wars back last year. I think it was called Space Wars, The Force Wakes Up. And at the very end, you had, who was it, Luke Skytalker was there, and he was at the very end. I didn't like it too much that Luke Skytalker was in the very end there, because personally, I thought the battle scenes were very, very inaccurate.
And okay, so all right, let's just back up for a second.
Inaccuracies. We could be here all.
We could
fucking
seriously
night.
be here all night. It's first of all, Uncle Flambeau. It's a science fiction. They're science fiction movies.
Science fiction.
Double feature.
Now
Exactly.
Now I want to watch Rocky Horror Picture
I know exactly. So
Janet, slut.
He doesn't even know. So he doesn't even know the name, the actual accurate name.
He said it 3 times.
He said it 3. Well, he said Space Wars, and he said Luke Skytalker.
Luke Sky. Whoa. Did
Okay,
he say
so
that?
it's I'm not even
You're
going.
not.
I'm not even going to address
Okay,
the fact
let's
that this
just-
needs to be corrected.
Okay.
Let's just let him go on.
All right, go ahead.
All right, Uncle Flambeau.
Uncle Flambeau.
Well, I'm going to tell you right now, son, because I was a veteran of World War Korea.
We know this.
Those battle scenes did not look very convincing to me, because that certainly did not look how it was when we stormed the beaches of Daytona the way we did, and when we were coming off those troop carriers. Because when I was involved in a dog fight, we didn't fight the way they did with Han Solo Cup and the Sasquatch on board the Meconium Falcon.
Oh my God!
We did not. The dog fights in the air don't look nothing like they do with the bow tie fighters and the Meconium Falcon.
Inaccuracy.
Okay, big time inaccuracies. I had to put him on hold there for a second.
Please stay on the line, Uncle Flambeau. This is gold.
This is comedic gold.
But we really want to hear what you have to say.
The Meconium Falcon.
What the hell is Meconium?
Do you really want to know?
Well,
it's a newborn baby's first bowel movement. That is the textbook definition.
Well,
of
you don't have to be correct about it. You can just say a newborn baby's first shit.
Pretty much.
We could and I bet they document that in the baby book.
Yeah, they do. So.
Oh, little Richard's first shit.
Oh,
Shut up!
It's his first poop.
Okay, so
shut up.
Yeah, the Meconium.
Got it, Miss Molly. Shut up.
So the Meconium Falcon. All right, Uncle Flambeau, please, by all means, continue to enlighten us.
But they got a new Space Wars coming
right
out,
back into it.
and it's something about.
He's excited about this
I think
one.
it's called Dog One.
Oh,
and
Dog One.
I'm gonna go. I might go see that one because
Well,
it's got a very, very attractive young woman in it.
Yes, it does.
And
what else?
So
What
the
else?
Space Wars, though, the franchise was royally messed up when they did them first three Space Wars
trilogy.
movies.
I'm on the fence
I think
about those
one
two.
of them was called. It was something like the Phantom Man ass, and then there was attack of the Cyclones, and then there was the last one. I think it was Revenge of the Shit.
Wow.
But
Revenge of the
I
Shit.
personally did not care for them three prequel movies because they didn't have the Meconium Falcon in them for one thing.
He said it
and
again.
I just can't abide that.
Yep.
So, and it didn't have Duke Skytalker in it either. So
I don't think
but those movies are very inaccurate when it comes to battle scenes. Because
Why is that? Why is
it
that?
ain't nothing like it was in World War Korea,
Korea.
when we stormed the beaches of Fort Lauderdale.
All right,
and
stop.
Okay,
Stop.
okay, yeah.
Cut him off.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
No.
Yeah. Well, so first of
Wow.
all, Uncle Flambeau,
That was gold.
I've got to take this guy to task, and I'm sure you want to contribute to this as well.
Take it away, Morrissey.
Yeah, Duke Skytalker. Didn't it? It started out as Luke Skytalker, so he had the name like almost half right. It's Luke Skywalker, and it's the Millennium Falcon. I mean, I'm sorry, but this is gonna bother the shit out of me until
Literally, but
not
you're
that
not
he's
a baby.
gonna listen, because I mean he's obviously like he hears things and translates them
Well,
weird.
Uncle Flambeau is a very vapid fuck.
Yeah, he really is. So I'm sorry, Uncle Flambeau, your facts, as per usual, are way off base.
Well, apparently he's a pilot now, too.
Yeah, he apparently
You hear him say that?
He did. He said he was involved in some dog fights, which normally
the bow tie fighters,
which the bow tie fighters and the Meconium Falcon. God. So I'm sorry, Flambeau. We got to call you out on.
You don't need to question my expertise,
Oh, sorry.
Because I'll school you. I'll learn you the alphabet.
Okay.
Because it goes like this: A B C D E F bitch H I J K. You're a bitch.
Okay, that's nice, Uncle Flambeau.
right.
And as per usual, your call was pointless but entertaining.
Yes, let's get over Uncle Flambeau. Yes, come on.
Okay.
Yeah, I actually thought that he made some very good...
Shut up, Angus. My God, nobody cares. Jesus Christ. All right, so...
And here it goes. Dump button. 3, 2, 1.
All right.
There we go. There we go. All right.
There you go. So we hit the fuck off Angus button once again.
That's what it's labeled right here. I'm looking right at it.
So Uncle Flambeau made no accurate points as per usual because his recollection of events is extremely skewed. You know what? We should have him run for president. Speaking of our previous topic from earlier.
That's brilliant.
Seriously, Uncle Flambeau should be our at least vice president.
Uncle fucking Flambeau
for
president.
He claims to be a veteran, for one. He obviously misinterprets things, which could mean he hears voices.
He's an idiot.
Yes, but possibly no. You're right.
I'm
not even going. You know what? You're right. I'm not even.
Just don't.
Nope.
Don't lose sleep over that.
Nope. I hadn't planned on it.
Uncle Flambeau.
But I'm sure our Angus probably will. So,
yeah.
I mean, Jesus.
We'll turn him back on for a second.
Angus is probably. You know what? I bet Angus is a brony. What do you think?
Of course he is.
You know he's a brony.
Rainbow Tripe.
Oh, he went to the bathroom probably to cry.
Rainbow Tripe.
Rainbow Tripe. That's right. So.
Yep.
But so yeah. Anyway, regardless of I should say Uncle Flambeau's comments notwithstanding, I look forward to the Star Wars Rogue One and the continuation of the series, as I'm sure you do as well.
Oh my God, yes. Bring it on.
But speaking of inappropriate
Star boner,
inappropriate remarks, again vis-a-vis Uncle Flambeau. Have you ever had anybody describe like inappropriate text, especially like female acquaintances and whatnot?
Oh yeah, I've heard plenty of them.
I was having a conversation recently with a couple of women who were telling me about some very inappropriate texts and I guess instant messages they got on either Facebook or via their smartphone. Some of the stuff was baffling.
Oh yeah,
because even like in my my younger days where I was a total, not that I'm not an asshole now, but when I was just a total dick, especially back in my days when I drank a bit more heavily than I do now, and would actually try to hit on women, I couldn't even imagine saying some of the things that. Oh
God.
That yeah.
Social media is how do I put it? When you're at a bar,
a breeding ground for class.
Oh yes, definitely.
Yes.
It's like it's a lot more different now than being, say, you're at a bar and you got to like get drunk, the liquid confidence just to go talk to a chick.
Absolutely.
Yeah. But these people are getting brave.
I saw one IM from one woman. It was fucking hilarious. First of all, it's saying, "Good morning. How do your farts smell today?" I am not joking. It was. I mean,
Wow.
I may be paraphrasing here, but it literally did say something about asking the girl, "How do your farts smell?" And I don't think I don't care how attractive.
How do you answer that?
How do you answer that? Like methane and garbage? I mean, what do you say? I mean, how do you answer? No, they smell like roses. But yeah, I mean, how do you even answer that question?
I got nothing on this.
So yeah, but oh wow, what is this? Okay, on the screen here, Angus says that this can't be right. Bill Cosby?
Isn't he in jail?
I don't know, honestly.
Or is he on trial?
Well, speaking, I mean, it makes sense that Bill Cosby would somehow be involved in this because.
Okay.
But I don't think he wasn't. No, but he's not in trouble for sending inappropriate texts or IMs.
It is inappropriate.
Well. Yeah, according to what people, pudding pop.
Well, I'll tell you what, Bones left a couple pudding pops in his cat litter box.
Oh, I guess he did. Yeah, our station mascot there definitely.
My cat shits a lot.
Well, I think most cats do.
He's healthy.
Yeah, well, that's good, and most healthy cats would do that. I hate it when they throw up all over the place, though.
Oh, yeah.
So
it's funny when, like I said, this is the unnecessary hour, and we are nothing but
We're being
about
completely
dick and fart
unnecessary.
jokes. But every
That's
single
right.
time Bones goes and takes his shit, he walks out, and he, like, looks at me in the face, like, pretty much saying, I just pooped.
Yes. So, didn't you say, is Bill Cosby on the line? Is that what...
Well, this light's blinking. We haven't heard anything from Anus.
All right, let's hear. I guess we got Bill Cosby on the line here.
Anus, is he on?
Yeah, he's on. I keep telling you to press
The real
button.
Bill Cosby.
I mean, it kind of sounds like him.
Is it him or not?
Look, you're just gonna have to take my word for it.
Okay, fine. Bill, how you doing?
Okay, I don't hear him. But Angus. Oh, here it is. Okay, we're at technical difficulties here on the ACRN.
Thanks, Anus.
All right, so Bill Cosby allegedly on line 4. Hello, Mr. Cosby, how are you?
What's that ingredient they put in turkeys? I want to make a bit fast out so I can give her the old buck.
Wow. Okay, well, that certainly had all the sounds of Bill Cosby there. But
I am at a loss for fucking
He was
words right
asking
now.
what ingredient they put in turkey.
What is that ingredient?
Was it tryptophan or something like that? So that's Bill Cosby.
Why'd you just tell him?
Well, I'm not sure if that was even a legitimate caller. First of all,
It sounded like him.
It did sound like him. I'll give him that. So it probably was. Well, in answer to
my
your question, is he
God.
still on the line? No, I guess he's hung up. Sounded like he was intoxicated.
Buck.
So he's gonna give somebody the old buck.
Buck.
I guess that's Cosby, a Cosbyism, if you will.
Wow, this show is going straight to hell.
I am telling you. Well, that's okay because we're almost at the end of it anyway.
Oh my God, thank God.
So, but so the answer to that question is tryptophan. I've heard that's what actually causes people. Not that we needed to tell Bill Cosby that because it sounds like he's an expert on such things. So.
How do we go from like inappropriate text? Oh wait,
because
it's
about
women.
Exactly. So
sick fuck.
But okay. So anyway, I have seen some other ones though that are pretty funny. One about how a guy wanted to lick the sweat off of the skin of a woman. I found that one a bit. Yeah, that's again. A lot of these are very very hard pills to swallow. I'm sorry. That's not something I would want to do anyway.
I do seem to remember a few years ago. I was putting something on eBay, like an item. I think it was like a one of my other guitars or something. I forgot what it was. But there's a picture of like when you take a picture of something that's on the floor and you kind of get your foot in it or something like that. You'll see that every once in a while.
Sure.
Well, I got a message about my item, and it's this weird fucking guy, and he goes, "Oh my God, how many days?" A week and hours do you wear those socks? Can I buy them, please? Or do they stink? I don't know how to respond to that. I was like, yeah, I kind of assume it's summer, so what do you fucking want? He wanted to buy my damn socks for like $80.
Oh my God. Oh, weird. Well, you get all kinds, especially out there on the web. You just never know what you're gonna get.
What the fuck,
people's fetishes, people's obsessions. So, and we kind of covered that earlier, but so he wanted your socks because he saw a picture of your feet.
Well, yeah.
Wow.
I guess that goes back into fetishes.
It certainly does, but it's a great way to sort of round out the evening here, and I think we're slowing down, but that's okay. We'll certainly be back in our next episode. Who knows what we'll talk about? I'm sure it'll be, as we always say, unnecessary.
Of course, and well, here's an homage to our last show and everything, because somebody out there wanted me to say this again. Talk about fat people that go to the hospital for no reason at all.
Yes.
Yeah, about their cholesterol.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm going to do it.
All right.
This is for you, one person listening out there that does it every single time I'm around them. I got to check my cholesterol. 200 rings.
Wow.
There you go.
That was
for you.
That is for that person who is obviously of significant girth, shall we say. So,
girth.
Yes. But you have been listening to the Unnecessary Hour.
Say goodbye, Angus, so I can tell you to shut up.
Why would I want to do...
Shut up, Angus.
Why would I want to put myself in the position for you to berate me?
Well, because it's fun. And we will
you.
plenty more. Exactly. Hey. So, and plenty more of that on the next episode. Thanks for tuning in this evening, folks. Portions of this program are made possible by a grant from the Biloxi Toothpick Company. Better toothpicks with which to pick your teeth.
Bada bing, he nails it again.
That's right.
God damn, this guy's good.
You've been listening. Thank you. So you've been listening to Morrissey and Jae right here on the Unnecessary Hour. This has been a production of the Anti-Conformist Radio Network.
Fuck you and good night.
Yeah.